lubricate your face and give you a close, comfortable shave. So, a shave that feels barber close with your electric razor? Sure enough. Look for the big L, first letter in.
Pan American Airways flew 380 persons, passengers and crew, from New York to London today on board just one plane, a giant Boeing 747. It was a dress rehearsal before the plane is scheduled to go into regular service later this month. The flight went well. However, it took about twice as long as with the 707 to get the passengers and their bags off the plane and through customs in London. And the plane was 3 hours late because of last-minute engine trouble and a familiar old bugaboo, runway congestion in New York. Back in this country, the government's still putting the Boeing 747 through the hoops before it is finally approved for regular service. Terry Drinkwater has that story.
23 eager citizens from the town of Roswell, New Mexico, volunteered for a night evacuation test of the 747. The FAA ordered Pan American to conduct the test before putting the jumbo jet into regular commercial service. The warm-up before boarding the plane had all the spirit of a pep rally.
I want to stress to you how important this is and what a big part this is in the FAA certification of this plane for passenger use. The one thing that can foul it up would be any hesitancy on your part. Once this test is underway, if somebody tells you to get moving, that doesn't mean at a slow pace. Just get right with it. We want to be sure that this thing goes right the first time.
To simulate conditions after a night emergency landing, the FAA required the test in complete darkness. Thus, no light for our film cameras either. The following is a reenactment.
Okay, get out of this airplane fast. Come on. 2 at a time, 3 at a time. Hurry up. Jump. Come on. Get out fast. Hurry up. Come on, jump. Get out 2 at a time, 3 at a time. Hurry up.
Though the passengers seemed satisfied, the FAA was not. Friday night's test was unsatisfactory because 8 emergency doors somehow were opened rather than the prescribed 5. Also, one of the slides tipped sideways and wasn't safe to use.
One of the slides didn't work, and the man that was in front of me, it went down, and the thing tipped, and she blocked. I was ready to go, and she blocked us, and she said, "No, get out the other exit." And you know, she blocked us completely, and she reacted beautifully. And if it was any emergency or anything, I'm sure I wouldn't be afraid to be on aboard a plane with her.
How did it feel? Describe it, will you?
Well, it just felt like it was time to move, and we moved.
Pan American and the citizens of Roswell failed another test last night. Evacuation was supposed to be completed in 90 seconds, and it took 100 seconds. Pan American says these failures do not mean the evacuation system isn't basically sound. It will prove itself, they say, and the citizens of this town will be asked to try again tomorrow night. Terry Drinkwater, CBS News, Roswell, New Mexico.
Like most city dwellers, Los Angelinos like a room with a view. In fact, some of them like it so much they'll even put their homes where the ground might slide out from under them. Jed Duvall reports from the oceanfront section of San Pedro.
Winter in this part of the country often means rain, and the rain sometimes means that a good part of the hill slides away. But Southern Californians are addicted to building their homes on these steep hillsides. They get a unique place to live and an incomparable view, and if for that they have